Oh my god, they play that. Alright, I have Raffine still. Does Raffine win me the game? Does it win me the game? Please let Raffine win me the game. Yes, it does! Sick. What's up, Jamers? It's the One Jam, and today we're playing one of my favorite decks, if not my favorite deck right now in Standard Best of One. It's Esper Greasefang. This is more of a mid-range style version of Greasefang, to where we can actually kill our opponents if we don't get our Greasefang online, or if they kill our Greasefang. We're going to be bringing back Esika's Chariot today from the Greasefang with using the different connive cards and discard cards to discard our vehicles and bring them back with Greasefang. This is 100% standard legal. I love this because there's so many powerful cards in this list. Number one is Consider and Blood Fountain. These can get our vehicles in the graveyard on turn 1 or turn 2 in order to cast Greasefang on turn 3 to bring them back. We have Ledger Shredder to discard cards. We have Tainted Indulgence to discard cards. We have Kaito, which discards a card as well. Also just a good card in general. Raffine discards cards. So we will have zero problem getting our vehicles in the graveyard. Our interaction is going to be in the form of Fateful Absence and Vanishing Verse and the Meathook Massacre with one copy of Obscura Charm that can also double as bringing back Kaito, Raffine, or Greasefang from our graveyard to the battlefield on our opponent's end step in order to utilize them again. We can counter an instant or sorcery if our opponent decides to use a big sweeper on us or something, or we can also use it as a kill spell. We can do turn 2 Ledger Shredder into turn 2 Raffine without even using our Greasefang Chariot stuff to just be in general a good Esper aggro tempo deck anyways, even if we don't get to our good stuff. We bring out Surgehacker Mech. I mean, not good stuff because these cards are already good, don't get me wrong, but Esika's Chariot plus Surgehacker Mech on turn 3 with Greasefang will usually win the game unless they have unless we're on the draw and then they have Meathook Massacre on turn 4. Then that makes it a little bit harder, but we can still win because we're still going to have Esika's Chariot in our hand to discard again and possibly cast a Greasefang or have Greasefang still on the board or bring it back with Obscura Charm. There's a lot of different lines in this deck to where if you have a vehicle in your hand, which you will see during the video, you can cast Ledger Shredder plus cast a card. If you have Greasefang on board, Ledger Shredder will trigger, draw a card, discard the vehicle, then bring the vehicle out with Greasefang in the same turn. Things like that. Really cool. This is our mana base that we have. I've worked a long time on this, so please don't change this. We have cool ratios. We have a basic land. We have behind my face here. We have a Shipwreck Marsh here as well, and we also found room for a single Hive of the Eye Tyrant. So, and we have 3 green sources here and 2 Deathcap Glades and a Dreamroot Cascade, so we can actually cast Esika's Chariot from our hand when it comes back to our hand, and Greasefang happens to die. This sideboard here isn't actually a sideboard. It's an honorable mentions for Best of One that you could play if you wanted to. Mech Hanger. I'm not playing this because I think the mana base is a little bit too I don't know what the word for it is. I don't want to play a colorless land when I have Vanishing Verse or Tainted Indulgence on turn 2, so that's that. But you can if you want. Thundersteel Colossus to get a big 7/7 haste with Greasefang if you want to do that. Mysterious Limousine I saw people play in a deck like this. You could consider playing that exile stuff. Could also exile your own stuff and bring it back. Unlicensed Hearse. The only reason why I'm not playing this is when you bring it back with Greasefang, it has 0 power, so it will kill itself. We also have Reckoner Bankbuster here, which I cut a little while ago. I had it in my original build, but it does give you card advantage. If I was playing Best of 3, I would definitely be siding at least 2, if not 3 or 4 of this card in my sideboard for the control matchups. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into the matches. But I do want to let you know before we get into the matches that about 70% of you are not subscribed, so make sure to click that subscribe button if you like the content for Standard Best of One mainly. And also I do this awesome YouTube series, if you haven't seen it before, of past Standard decks battling against each other in a big tournament. Anyways, click the like button as you see right above me here to help the almighty algorithm, and it all starts right now. If this was just a basic swamp, it would be broken. Goodbye, Blood Fountain. Whoa. Didn't take the Blood Fountain? What? I need an untap land. Main deck Duress is interesting in a Boros and mono-white format.
out of my way. I have a way to stop. You can deal with my servant.
All right.
Busy.
My body is prepared to get meat hooked. It's right. If I get meat hooked, then I have, like, the same board in my hand already still. Playing a land before you plus on Sorin is interesting. Like, what if they draw a Field of Ruin from a Sorin? Another Field of Ruin or, like, any other land? Giving me free information. Maybe they want to give me free information. Maybe they're just confident enough that they can give me free information and still win. Oh god, take 5 for Lolth. I mean, they're at 26 anyway, might as well. I mean, if they cast Lolth, I think I can just kill the Lolth.
My children drench, I will cull the weak.
But, like, still unfortunate for me, though. Because, like, if they have a sweeper, they're just, like, want me to commit to the board and then sweep anyway. I have another Chariot in here. Creatures in here. If they kill my Shredder and my Greasefang, I can add them back with Blood Fountain. Well, the reason why Nuno doesn't want to craft Chariots is because it rotates. All-time card. Is there any way that I can kill both? No, but I can make it kind of... if I want them to kill two things, I want them to kill Greasefang and Shredder. There's no way they can kill both of them, though. They cannot kill Greasefang and Shredder. They killed Chariot, I'm so happy about that, though. Kill Greasefang? Sure. That means I kill both of their things. Both still dies, they lose all their creatures? Sure.
The light is insufferable. Again, we will slay our enemies.
I don't even want to add to the board right now. Hey Durfee, how's it going? I just know I'm gonna get meat hooked and or like, you know, swept in some kind of way. They kept it on top.
Dire times call for
Means they don't have a sweeper.
tactics.
Okay, they don't have a sweeper. They kept the card on top. which means the sweeper. The top card's like another Invoke Despair, or like another Sorin, or a Lolth. I got rid of the Shredder on purpose so I can get max value out of Blood Fountain. Ooh, Surgehacker. I could just cast Chariot. No, I'm not going to cast Chariot. I'm going to cast Greasefang. Well, Fateful Absence is nice. Okay, so they could have Raven Enfeeblement. I need to play around that.
Tragedy befalls us all.
Alright, Blood in the Snow. You. Not thank you, but like... You're gonna bring Lolth back? Oh, they bring Sorin back.
Violence is
Wow.
necessary to set things right. You fight for me now.
Surgehacker Mech guarantees killed Sorin.
Darkness I return.
Then they can't block it? Here's another sweeper. Yep. I'm gonna find this deck list. Should be on the screen. On the top right, it should give an untapped deck list and a copy button to copy the deck list.
Very well.
Alright, so I can... Can I kill it again? No, I can't. I can kill it with Fateful Absence. Here's what I should do. Fateful Absence to Sorin.
What's one more grudge?
It's either cast Blood Fountain or cast Chariot. I can go Blood Fountain and Chariot. But if I go Blood Fountain and Chariot, I can't use Blood Fountain to add back double Greasefang again. I think I'm gonna go Chariot. Because, like, there's no way that Mono Black can get rid of this Blood Fountain. And then they have to deal with the 2/2s and the Chariot nonsense. And then if they do, I can just Blood Fountain on my turn into Greasefang, and then Greasefang again if they kill Chariot. Wouldn't surprise me if they had Invoke Despair here. This play also plays around them having another copy of Invoke Despair, which I do think they have. Remember, he was like Invoke Despair, Lolth, or Sorin. And they had Blood on the Snow back-to-back turns. Yep. But what I'm actually going to do here is I'm going to sacrifice my Chariot. And I hard drew Greasefang. Still going to use Blood Fountain anyway, though. Well, I guess this way I can... They're not dead. I'm gonna copy a blood token because I have enough damage on board to kill them anyway. I don't need any more damage here. I'd rather just, like, use this to discard these cards. There it is. I could technically draw Obscura Charm. That doesn't counter this, though. That's not an instant or sorcery. We're basically asking our opponents how many sleepers do you have, and so far they've had 3. And 2 Invoke Despairs. I twitch. Trembling Ghast. Could be a Surgehacker Mech turn. Come back, Greasefangs, thank you. Kaito. What if they give -1/-1 to Greasefang just to think that they made a treasure? Guess I could have Ray of Enfeeblement. Then I can either cast Chariot here or cast Kaito. I think I'm casting Chariot. Because they're at 4. I mean, if I Twitch dies, they'll go to 5, but like, I mean, I have Surgehacker Mech for 5 anyway. Invoke Despair is like the card that's really going to get me if they have like back-to-back ones. Because it'll deal 4 and then deal 4 again. So if they can like go Invoke Despair plus like out my board somehow, and then Invoke Despair again, I think I'm just going to die. So because of that, I should definitely play Kaito next turn. So that if they don't Invoke Despair this turn, I can't get double Invoke Despair next turn because I'll have a Planeswalker. I have an answer to Mascot. Like, Surgehacker Mech's really good against that. I think they're dead if they Mascot. They're realizing this, so they're deadly disputing and trying to get to another sleeper. Alright, please don't draw Meathook. For Blood in the Snow. I guess if they Blood in the Snow, they can't actually bring back anything besides like an Eye Twitch or something. Underdog. That's their play? I don't face up, it can't be sacrificed, but the next turn, it can be sacrificed. I'm talking about double Invoke Despair in a row. Triple Tenacious. Oh, they're just dead. Right? Oh. They're dead by just me meat-hooking myself now. If I Blood in the Snow, discard... if I Blood, discard Surgehacker Mech. Surgehacker Mech hits this. I go to 7. I attack. They die, right? I'm just gonna do the easy play. No, actually, I can't meat hook myself yet because I don't have enough creatures. Wait, yes, I can. Oh, wait, no, they have meat hook too. I can't meat hook myself, so I have to do it this way. Yeah, that was it, right? Sick. Blue. Black. Tainted. Draw white source. Perfect. Never didn't have it. That's what we like to call it. Then Surgehacker kills the underdog. I'm gonna upkeep consider here, I think. Like Void Rend or something. Verse isn't very good against their deck, but like it does kill the underdog. I don't know, Verse isn't very good. What's the advantage of upkeeping it so I don't draw land? And I have a better chance of drawing like a card that discards a card. I can discard this. This gets rid of this. Probably best to do that now. Well, I guess I needed that Vanishing Verse. I don't have a card that discards a card. I can just like Surgehacker this 1/1, but I don't really want to do that. Could just like play Greasefang just to play it, but I play Greasefang. It's a 4-power creature. Mirrors is why Void Rend works wonders. I don't really play against this Esper deck too often. Second Wedding. Well, that hurts. That discards a card. I love Blood and Fountain because it discards a card and adds our creatures back from our graveyard. We are flooding. I wanted to grow the Surgehacker Mech, even though it's going back to my hand, because I want to incentivize them double blocking, but they're double blocking anyway. I just want to incentivize it. You can Meathook for 3, but do I care about that? Am I using Blood Fountain? They could have Doomscar, technically. It's gonna hold for now. Like, they can just go land Doomscar and then make 2 1/1s. And that deck probably plays Doomscar. Not used to playing against Esper midrange in best of 1. Gonna be honest. Oh my gosh. This is beyond perfect for me. I'm just gonna add them both back from my grave with Blood Fountain. Well, hello again. Yeah, Shredder into Greasefang was a line. Kinda want to save this for posts like Huge Sleeper or whatever, though. I want to save Chariot to hardcast as well. I mean, they're on a 2-turn clock anyway, so I might as well just, like, keep it at 6 and discard lands. I can also go Chariot into... Chariot... I can go Ledger Shredder into Chariot, trigger the Ledger Shredder, discard Surgehacker Mech. Surgehacker Mech will deal 4 damage to the 3/3 human. Oh, it's unfortunate. I guess I could have played around that by putting 1 more counter on Raffine. I can just Fateful Absence my own card. Do anything? I mean, it gives me an investigation. That's probably bad, right? I mean, I do have Greasefang plus Surgehacker Mech already in my hand. But I can't just do that. I can't kill a 3/3 now. I could just Fateful Absence a 3/3 though. Do I want to attack with Chariot or Surgehacker? Probably Chariot. This is just straight up draw 2. This deck can actually just grind for days. It's not draw 2 anymore, though, because I put the Chariot out of my graveyard, so I can just discard the Chariot again with the Tainted Indulgence. Because I don't have a 4 mana value spell in my graveyard right now. It's straight up draw 2 when I have one in my grave, though. Did you draw another Meathook Massacre? Yes or no? The answer is no. I'm gonna mulligan. Okay, this is like a tiny bit better. Oh, it's still not even that good. What do I put back? Holy crap. Blood Fountain? Alright, that was a good choice then, the mulligan, what we're playing against. Every time I see a Stormcarved Coast turn 1, I'm just like, alright, roll my eyes. That was a good draw. Warrior Disruption. Show it to me. Oh, that too. Alright, they're gonna go, like, another Stormcarved Coast and pass. Hopefully they don't have, like, bounce spell or something. I would like a... Oh, here we go. Here we go. Cast a spell. Crap. Fading Hope. Never known, chat. Would have never known. Maybe I missed a damage by not attacking first, but I kind of wanted to get the Raffine trigger. Oh my, it's that deck. Oh, come on. Oh, if that was a blue mana, I could actually... Okay. I can actually hardcast Chariot right now. I can also go... Attack with Raffine, discard the Chariot. I think I'm actually going to just cast the Chariot. Honestly, we're probably just too far behind in this game already. Make Disappear, Fading Hope, Fable, discard 1 card, which means their hand's almost perfect. Discard Otawara, which is already a good card. Goldspan Dragon. Okay. They're going to get 4 mana off this. Actually going to animate the Chariot to block the 2/2, because if they kill it, I have the Greasefang anyway. You could have, like, Prismari Command. It would, like, kind of suck. For me. Oh my god! Oh my, a freaking course! Why wouldn't they have exactly the card that I was scared of? What the heck? Wow. Come on. Alright, here we go. Oh. That worked, I guess? Draw a bunch of cards? Discard 4 cards. Did they kill me? I'm gonna play the Legislator to like maybe they don't kill me. Maybe I have to chump block with it or something. Hopefully they don't have burn down the house. I mean, I guess technically they could also, like, combo me this turn. I mean, if they have both, if they have Kazul's Fury and the other thing that makes them a 44/44, then I guess sure they got it. But right now I can just Meathook for 2 and win the game, which is why I kept Meathook in my hand. Oh my god, they play that. All right, I have Raffine still. Does Raffine win me the game? Does it win me the game? Please let Raffine win me the game. Yes, it does! Sick. I'm gonna do it anyway. Green, white? I probably need this Meathook. But I also have Surgehacker Mech and I'm on the play, so we can yeet that and draw another one. Just gonna cast Greasefang as a 4/3. Oh god, it's control? Could be angels? Oh, wow. Roll. Whoa. That was a really good draw. This does force them to Doomscar. Like, our hand's kind of loaded. That mulch? Oh. They're going to bring everything back. Oh, wow. That was a really good draw. We're drawing hot, chat. I'm doing this and not tapping this to play around Wandering Emperor, exiling this because it's tapped. So if I don't really care about that, because I have a Greasefang in my hand, they want to main phase do that, I'm fine with that. Johnny Fresh, thanks for coming back. Thanks for subscribing with Prime. Really, really appreciate the sub. Thank you very much. Diclave Apparition. There's no match for my Greasefang. I need any 2 mana or I need any 2 or 3 mana spell. Perfect. I can go Greasefang plus cast Tainted Indulgence. Are they dead? Yeah, they're dead. Yeah! I love this deck. I love it. Play my list? Crunch, how's it going? This is a bit unfortunate. Doesn't really happen too often. There we go. Gosh, I wish I had that Ledger Shredder. I can consider a vehicle to the graveyard right now. I'm so lucky. I am so lucky. I am the luckiest person alive. Sometimes you play to your outs and you hit the exact out. Angel Fire? Ow. Card. Can't discard anything though right now. I'll draw Blood Fountain. Fortunate. I did forget I had a Esika's Chariot already in there. Discard 6 cards. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 21. Game? Oh my god, this hand's insane. Blue, black, white. Now all we need is a vehicle. They like negate or something in hand? Alright, next turn I can go Ledger Shredder plus Tainted Indulgence to kind of like ensure that I probably get to a vehicle. But I don't know. At this point, they don't even know that I'm playing Greasefang. Probably have Valorous Dance. But they're wondering if they play Valorous Dance, they can't play anything else. They also can't attack either. They could have Infernal Grasp too, I guess. Or Mark. Oh my gosh, they exiled Invala out of their hand? Excuse me? Wow, that was like freaking insane value for me. Yep, we got to a vehicle. They have a Youthful Valkyrie plus removal spells. They didn't know we were playing Greasefang. They get to be mean to them. Like, it's games like this where I'm like, gosh, this deck's insane. Can I just draw like that every game? Played a different card to make it better. But I can take suggestions for sure. How about every single Ledger Shredder in my deck? Man. Yucky. Ledger Shredder number 1. Oh my gosh, this is the Go Infinite deck. It's the Shigeki plus Sky Turtle deck, plus Splash White for removal spells. Could be Iganjo, actually. Can't really play around that, though. Nope, they're going to use Shigeki to ramp. No pressure early. I mean, I think this is a good amount of pressure. But, like, it's not like... It's probably not enough pressure. It's a good amount of pressure for this deck specifically, but it's not enough pressure in general. I guess, like, it's not max pressure. Like, obviously max pressure is, like, Chariot in the graveyard, play Greasefang on turn 3, freaking revive the Chariot nonsense. I don't have a vehicle yet. I could just, like, have Doomscar, and then I'm doomed. Hey, Fabio, how's it going? Alright, opponent, what you got? Their hand's too good, they can't discard anything. Yeah, March and Sunset Revelry. You're an Interceptor? Oh, for sure. I do like that card, I just don't think it fits in this deck. This is more of a, like, tap out all of your mana deck. Like, you could definitely fit it in here if you wanted to. Add a land from Sky Turtle? Not what you want to be doing. Oh, because they have Farewell in hand. They need the land. That's just my guess. Oh no, they want the land so they can Shigeki back to Sky Turtle and something else. It's gonna be so funny. I'm gonna go fourth Shredder. Raffine. Trigger. Boom, 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 boom. 4 shots at vehicles. Not it. That's it. Okay. Guess I already have one. Blood Fountain. When you have 4 of the same card on the field, they get +1/+1, and you get a rare wild card. Draw 3. What's up, Vagabond? Draw 2. Sure. I mean, not much we can do if they have a farewell. They didn't have farewell last turn. They are looking for it, though, I think. They've drawn, like, what, 3 cards? Putting a card for turn? If they don't have farewell or Doomscar right now, I'd be, like, pretty surprised. Or, like, Sunset Revelry or something. Like, there's no way their hand just blanks. That's another Greasefang. What could they possibly have here? Wandering Emperor? I wish I had one more land so I can, like, Greasefang plus Obscura Charm. But I can't. Like, they're just dead if they don't have anything. But if they have, like, Wandering Emperor plus, like, March or something. I need to hold up this Obscura Charm, though. I can't be greedy and, like, not do this. Let's go with throwing Raffine since it has Ward. Figured. They're gonna exile my Raffine. Because then if they exile it in response to Connive, then Connive actually doesn't trigger. But they're also just dead exactly. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh crap, never mind, they're gonna gain 2 life. Wait, I can kill my Raffine in response. Oh my gosh, that's so heads up. Please don't do anything else. Yes! Oh! Oh! Five head. Alright, Jamers, I've decided this is my favorite deck that I've played in Standard. This is insane. You have the chance to do a really good play on turn 3 Greasefang, bring back Esika's Chariot. If your opponent doesn't have interaction, they lose the game. Also has very, very good game as like a mid-range tempo deck when you don't do that. So, amazing lines of play as well. Just overall amazing. I hope you liked the video. You're part of the 5% that made it this far. So if you are part of the 5% and you're here, go ahead and let me know in the comments, because if you don't let me know, I'll never know who you are. And I do want to know who you are, because I want to shout you out sometimes in my videos. Anyways, you can also join the Patreon if you're here this far. There is a $2 option that lets you see my videos a day in advance, and also lets you contribute to what decks I play for the $4 and $5 options. So, anyways, hope you like the content, and I'll see you right over here in this one. And as always, peace.